This is my Esseti 140 OP. It is a stick arc combination. Arc and TIG combination, sorry. Easily switchable between the two. 140 amps, it's inverter. It's got a smart fan that kicks in and out whenever it's required. I've just used it. Esseti. Now I picked this up second hand on Facebook, of all places, and I don't think the fella knew what he had. He just thought it was a stick welder, and that was that. That's all he thought it did. And $40. This beautiful little Esseti owes me $40. Came with leads. They were well used. There's the can piece that come with there. Are well used, but they are the big style push turn welder connectors, which turns out to be the exact same as my Magmate. So got a nice big common earth clamp that gets used everywhere now, and sig weld extra long lead. I think this is 4 or 5 meters long. It's only a thinnish gauge, so you probably wouldn't want to go too crazy, but it's nice and long. It does exactly what it needs to do, and that's transfer a bit of current to make a nice spark. You may have seen the sig weld over there. I'm going to have to show you that in another video. That's my HF, high frequency TIG. Bought that at a sale as well for, I'm not even going to tell you how much. You'll freak out. Way cheap. That's a stick and TIG with a push button start TIG. That is, it's not a scratch TIG. Well, you can use it as a scratch TIG, but it's push button and with ramp down. I'll do a full review on that another day. This little beast of an Esseti, it'll weld right up to 140 amps. Let's see if it's got a duty cycle rating. That's nameplate down here. Look this way. It'll be a bit hard to see. So, to get 140 amps, you need a 5 kVA generator. Its duty cycle is 40% at 140 amps and 100% at 100 amps. You can just keep going and never stop at 100 amps. Oh, that's with the arc. And with the TIG, 100% and 100 amps as well. About 15 volts with the TIG. So there you go. It requires a 15 amp power source. It has got a 10 amp plug on the end of it. Doesn't mean much to anyone outside Australia, but if you're in Australia, you'll know that our standard residential power points look like these. That's a 10 amp plug, and a 15 amp plug's got an extended size earth pin, so that it's got to be only plugged into something that can handle running it. Not an issue. This is a 16 amp circuit that it's connected to. Anyhow, simple selector between arc and TIG. Very simple unit. Inverter, beautiful and smooth to weld with. Once you get an arc happening, it will stain it. It'll start through paint, it'll start through rust, which you should clean off anyway, I know, but point is it'll do it. You can run a variety of different leads and things off it, so some of your older leads will suit. I believe these are quite expensive new, but Esseti's quite a quality brand, and but realistically, if they're expensive, they're a quality brand like Esseti. It's going to be good, and this one's obviously stood the test of time. You can tell it's done a lot of work just by how knocked around it is, or whoever used it was rough as shit, one of the two. But it's nice and light. I'd say probably 4 or 5 kilos. I reckon the 2 leads and the power cord coming out the back of it would probably have about the same weight as what the unit would. But that's it on the Esseti. It's a nice little unit, welds well. This would probably be my carry welder if I was going to chuck it in the vehicle and go and weld something up, whether it be for work or for myself. This even may live in the back of the tow truck behind the seat. I have a 5 kVA generator, so theoretically I should be able to take this out portable and weld with it on the back of the tow truck wherever I may be. But yeah, it's a great unit, 40 bucks, couldn't pass it up. You're gonna buy a dirt cheap crap one that's probably got a 20% duty cycle for about 150 from somewhere like Bunnings or a hardware store. And look, I paid for my Arc TIG Unimig 140, I paid quite a lot of money. I think I paid nearly $400. That didn't come with a TIG torch, so I had to buy a TIG torch as well. The other good thing about this one is I can use my SIG welds TIG torch, but I just won't have the push button start. It'll just have to be used as a scratch. Don't need it as a TIG. I've got the SIG weld and I've got a Unimig that runs smaller connectors that I can use as a TIG. So I got this as a carry arc welder. The mag mate over there on his welding bench has a MIG slash arc welder. We can use him for both. Another welder there. Oh, the shed's full of welders. You can't have enough, they're great. Means that you don't have to set them up for different things, you can just use them. Super cheap auto 180 there, it's gasless. If I need to go and zap up an exhaust pipe, I'll just plug that one in. If I need a TIG, I'll plug the SIG weld in. If I want to take this one on a run and stick something, I can just use that one, or I can use the MIG over there. Versatile, that's the way we want to be. Realistically, all of these welders owe me, you know, around $1,000, $1,500 in total for all of them. And yeah, I've got 4 in this shed, 1 in the shed at home. I might drag the Unimig out here and give you a bit of a review of the Uni as well. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm calling it a night in the shed. The sun's starting to go down. And yeah, this is the Esseti. You should buy one. I don't get paid anything to tell you that. You should buy one because they're good. Esseti's a good brand. If you find one at a garage sale, this is what they look like. People are throwing this kind of stuff out. Anyway, thanks for watching.